Good morning. I don't have really anything to say. And so I decided I'm going to just say anything. Say anything challenge. You remember that? Do you know who started that? Fucking Mamrie Hart and or Colleen Ballinger / Miranda Sings. I can't remember if it was both of them or one of them, but that was funny. And every time I think of something that I'm like, that was funny, and I know that a white woman is in charge of it, I always question, and I'm like, so they didn't come up with that, did they? Like they must have saw. I don't even want to say because it's Mamrie Hart. Like Mamrie is people. She's people. I love Mamrie Hart so big, but I'll be thinking like they didn't come up with it. So what I'm saying, I don't think they saw somebody do it and then pretended. But I'm like, oh yeah, like they had to have seen that on the internet, like a tweet or something, and then turned it into a video, which was an original idea because nobody was putting tape on their face like that. It was so stupid, but it was like, yeah, this was like that's why I love the space because what are we doing? Who cares? It was fun, but then it's like that's a prime example of you have Mamrie Hart, who's a brilliant. She's just brilliant. She's a brilliant, funny woman. She is an incredible mixologist. She's an incredible performer. She's an incredible writer. I love her second book. I got this wrong. I liked her first one too, but I loved her second one. And I'm just like, oh my God, this Black History Month. I can't be talking about a white woman, but I have to say, like, you have that, and then you have fucking Colleen Ballinger, who is direct association with pedophiles. Her brother is an actual pedophile. Proof. There's like, that's proven. Like y'all want proof that is proven to be an absolute fact. Oh Lord, that's how people get sued, ain't they? Ain't it? That's how people get sued. I'm like, it's proven to be an absolute fact, which it is, but also, it's the internet. So lies and manipulation and lawyers and the legal system is all a scam, is my point. It's all a scam. So whatever. The point is you have two types of people. And I just think some people are a danger to children and some people aren't. And those are the binaries. Not that I want to live under, like, there's got to be more options than that. But I'm like, no, I think it's just that simple right now. In the world, you kind of gotta, like, when we're talking about picking sides, are we dangerous to children or not? Like, is it come to this where we're contemplating the efficacy of being a danger to a child? Like, my Lord in heaven almighty, amen. I don't even know. Anyways, say anything was supposed to be the challenge. I don't want to talk for 15 minutes today, but it's Black History Month and I'm not gonna spend my time talking about white women. But that's the thing, it's Black History Month. And the only reason why we're celebrating 100 years of African American heritage is because white women wasn't minding their own fucking business, bro. Like, why am I here in this world alive as an African descendant of an enslaved person? What the fuck is that? Like, no disrespect, because, but to my point of, we was kings. We was kings. We could have been a princess or be a king. Like, who decided that is an identity path? Like, I was born into a family where that was just a fact of my life. And the reason for that is because you bitches is like, in the grand scheme of the cosmos, what? Go get your mans. Like, why is everybody a pedophile? Like, that's not weird to y'all? That's not causing alarm bells to y'all? God, my Lord. So I'm just here as that's my identity, and I'm very proud of it because that is such a resilience and a strength and a bravery that exists in the core of my being that doesn't exist in the core of other people's beings, quite obviously, because I exist as like, hey, we need brave people. Why aren't people being brave? What is Amanda Seales' joke? we got brave today. Who all gonna be there? Like, that's how y'all sound. Like, that's how y'all look. My whole being, the fact that I'm a human being is like, cause y'all couldn't be brave, so now I gotta be brave for you. Fuck no, because I was about to say something. No, that's crazy. These are crazy requests. Do people not understand that? Like, what is asked of a queer Black femme just by mere existence is a crazy request. Asking me to exist is a crazy request. My question is always going to be, who the fuck summoned me and what do you want? I'm not a fun ancestor. I'm not a cool genie. Like, bitch, I'm literally upset you disturbed. Like, who disturbed my slumber? Let me tell you something. I'm sorry to Aladdin, because to all the Daisy boys, to all the Swana men, like, y'all was really reduced to Aladdin. And the funniest thing is, in real life, I had a friend from Egypt whose name was Aladdin. And we was in high school, so no, there was not respect and dignity of our shared and different cultures. Well, no, like, we was cool because I didn't make them. I didn't get down like that, but people did, very much so, and I thought it was funny, so I laughed. I wasn't a good ally. Sorry. If the joke is funny, it's funny. I can't really not laugh. And also, them is my brothers and sisters, and you kind of just my cousin / neighbor, depending on how close the ancestry get. But who disturbed my slumber, dog? That shit, yeah, that's y'all got to just leave me alone. Y'all got to just leave us alone. Y'all got to just leave folks alone. Mind your business. Because if you close the door in your home and you turn around and then face like your house, instead of like looking outside, you just put your back to the outside and you face inside your house, you'll realize you got a lot to do. You won't be bored. You won't be sad. Well, you might be sad, shit, I don't know what's over there, but you won't be bored. You won't be unstimulated. You won't be unsatiated. You'll always have something because there's plenty there. Y'all got to just mind your own business. Cause like again, that girl, I won't say that she a pedophile because I think she's like just I don't know. Shout out to Adam McIntyre, but like her brother, I read the messages. I'm shout out to Oliver. Is this the thing? Like, may your days be long and happy. May you just have all the good things in the world from here on out. And I hope in real life there are adults around you, but I think that's the thing. There aren't. And that's like, maybe I got kids. I'm 52. I got a lot of kids. So when I looked at, what's her name? I never know her name. And I feel deep shame for this in that I'm about to look it up. Where's my phone? Because this is an artist that I love. But the thing is, I don't watch people's content. Like, I don't really watch content. Fuck, I don't know your name. How can I look it up? Yes, I do. Okay. First of all, is her name Lene Vinay? Lene Vinay? Lene Vinay? Is that your name? Wait a minute. Lene Vinay. Ah! Am I tripping? Lene Vinay, that's how you say your name, sister. That's how you say your name. Bitch, I'm obsessed. She's the like, we're gonna keep it black, but we're gonna keep it brief in the parking lot with her tea. First of all, stunning, gorgeous. I mean, wow, what a beauty. I'm still watching Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor, why I always like Tay? She is posting music or poetry. Again, I don't really consume her content, but I'm very familiar with her art and I'm deeply inspired by it. So I always want to make sure I know her name and I say her name, because what I think about the internet space, going back to the full circle of the beginning, before I get to this, is that what has always been beautiful about it, and this is why white people succeeded the most at it, is because it was a brain trust. It was it's a free for all. There is no ownership. But there's no privatization. I'll say it that way, because there is, like, you know, when you get into the copyright and the DMCA claimage and all that kind of stuff, like there is some ownership, but I guess there's no privatization. There's no privatization of ideas. There's a centralized mechanism for ideas to flow freely, where somebody says something and then you pick up on the trend, and then you pick up on the trend, and then you pick up on the trend. And the point is to do the trend. The point is to copy. The point is to mimic. The point is to be like the other. In our culture and in our world, I guess, it's important for us, and I'm back to Lene Vinay, bitch. I love her. I love her so bad. And why I want to make sure I always speak her name and cite my source of inspiration is because there is deep power in individuation and there is deep power in yourself. But that's perverted because that's not theirs. I think theirs is the collective and mimicry. I think that's good because, again, let's say anything challenging, this is just because that's what I'm talking about, was very funny. And it was funnier the more people who did it because it was funny. It was like, Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes, Look at Me Now, in that rap, who can do it, and everybody's trying to do Busta, and when the black girls did it, it's popping, and it's very impressive and cool. And then when the white girls did it, that shit was funny as fuck. That's how I found Miranda Sings in the first place, because that shit was funny as fuck, because they really was trying and not succeeding, and it just was funny. But yeah, everybody gets to try. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. If you're laughing at yourself, then we're having a good time. And that was the point. That's why the internet, TM, has always been fun, because you could just have fun. It just didn't need to be all that, but then it became all that. And so for me to make sure it's important, because everybody serves their proper purpose. And I think that's, again, like in our culture, like we honor each other, we honor our sisters and we honor our mothers, because our sisters honored us and because our mothers honored us. We're not duty bound to our family in a way that I see in whiteness. And that's, again, just different, not negative, just different. I understand how I understand the value in that, like in the ways in which white women function, there is an inherent value. And I recognize that, but it's not ours. And that's my point, to make sure I'm speaking Lene's name, because first and foremost, she's putting out a project and it needs to be tapped into. We need to be tapping into her, because she's putting out good art. And she's talking about red lipstick. And the whole point of this fuck ass video of me saying nonsense thoughts is, bitch, I need help with my red lipstick because I keep overlining with black liner and then it gets too vampy. And I want to talk to the makeup girlies, because I learned about red lipstick from Jackie Aina, but that when she was Makeup Game on Point or Lil Pumpkin Power 5. I don't remember which one it was, but she was that was when it was that era. And so I don't want to ask her, because Jackie, Jackie done told us that she tired, leave her alone. She is lavishly Mrs. whatever her last name is now, because she got whatever. I'm minding my business. You see how that works? You see how I respect and I honor my sister? I'm minding my business. I'm not gonna. You see how that work? You see how it's so fun to block people, because why? Why is you here? Like, is you cool? Get out of here! Like, girl, I love the sisterhood of black girls, and I just wanted to. I don't know, pour some reverence into it. She is she was talking about red lipstick, and it's a whole thing about red lipstick, and I'm not practiced because of the whole thing about red lipstick. I used to wear red lipstick and I used to have a really good popping lip, but I also was doing brown liner at the time, and I don't know why. I don't know, the black, bitch, cause Jackie fucking Aina. I don't think, did she? Yeah, yes, it was, yes. That's what, cause that's what that was. So now I need help. That's why I need help with the black liner, cause it gets too vampy. And so I want it to be like I just want it to be, I don't know, like, what I'm talking about, but I can't describe it. But like, how Kiki and Yvette Nicole Brown was on that show, and she was like Rose. And she was like Titanic. When we are together, because we are always together. Look what we can do, because look what we're doing. Look what we're about to do. Look what we're going to do. I don't know. Sisters! I just wanted to have that moment there. Every day, including Wednesday.